Hello everyone, we are going to try this again. This is like my third attempt of making a video. I had made a full video and I forgot to show you the baby, and I'm not one that's savvy at editing and adding and putting in pictures and all of that stuff. I said I was going to learn, but I still have not. But so here I am again making another video. So I want to give you an update on Amiri and myself. We're at the 2-month mark. He is 10 weeks and he's doing great. He's 12 pounds 4 ounces as of Monday. He was 12 pounds and 4 ounces and 24 inches long. Back on June 2nd, he had an appointment with the pediatrician, and he was 10 pounds 4 ounces 23.5 inches long. The pediatrician was very pleased with his weight gain because he had doubled his weight since birth, and he's doing really well. He only cries when he's hungry and when he has a poopy diaper. He's a very content baby, but he's so very serious. For some reason, he does not want to smile. He has this serious look about him all the time, which he gets from his dad, because I'm a smiler. I like to smile, and his dad always has this serious look, and he never smiles in pictures and different things. But anyways, hopefully that will be changing. I see him smile every once in a while, and as soon as I try and catch it with my cell phone, he stops. So like I said, he's doing really good. With me, I started back to work on June 8th, and everything is going well with that. I'm getting back to that routine where I'm not feeling tired. Because I had a routine after I had him, and then once I got in that routine, I had to switch it up and go back to work, and now I'm getting comfortable with the routine that we have now. His dad has watched him during the day because my husband does have a second shift job and I work first shift. There's just a little bit of a window that we needed someone to watch him from the time that I get off and the time that he has to go. So therefore we have a lady that is a friend of the family, and she's retired. She lives around the corner from us actually, and she watches him for 2 hours a day just until I get off work and can pick him up. And I'm only having to pay her $10 a day, $50 a week, which is awesome, because I was researching childcare and it was $190 and up in this area for an infant. So that was ridiculous, especially that we're trying to play catch up because of, me being off on maternity leave, and my husband had been out of a job and on unemployment. So we're really trying to play catch up, but it was a blessing, and I really thank God that we were able to find someone that could help us out for those 2 hours a day. I am still breastfeeding and supplementing with formula. My breast milk supply did not come in as much as I wanted it to prior to starting back to work. So therefore, when I'm at work, I pump 3 times when I am there, and when I come home, I strictly breastfeed. The milk that I do get from pumping while I'm at work, we save until the next morning, and my husband, when it's time for him to bottle feed the baby, he'll give him my breast milk first. After that runs out, then he's on formula until I get back off work. I did see a slight decrease with my milk supply when I started back to work, and that's only because of I only get to pump 3 times when I'm there, and my breasts respond better to him suckling instead of the pump. But what I started to do was, when I got home after he would breastfeed, I would pump immediately after for about 10 minutes. And I did see that the increase go back up. My OB stated that the reason he thought that I'm not producing as much breast milk as I should by now is because of my underactive thyroid. So I did have that checked, and actually at the time it was checked, it was overactive. So that shouldn't have played a part in me not having a good milk supply. Also, he checked my prolactin level, and your prolactin is for them to see if you're able to produce breast milk, and it was at a 100, and which is really good. That was in the normal range for a lactating woman. So we don't know really the reason why I'm not able to get a big quantity of breast milk, but you know, the thyroid does control a lot of the hormones in the body, and my OB said even though my test came back okay and in the normal range, it could still be affecting something. So at least I'm giving him what I can, and I do it as long as possible as I possibly can. Hopefully for like 6 months I'll be able to breastfeed. I'll try and do it longer if I can, but I really do want to do it for the first 6 months. What else? Oh, this is a little TMI section. My menstrual cycle started on June 1st and it ended on June 6th. Then it came back on the 19th, and when it came back with a vengeance. It was very abnormal, heavy bleeding, like bleeding through a super feminine napkin once an hour. I contacted my OB. They wanted me to come be seen on Monday, and I did go in. I had an ultrasound done, which showed that I have fibroids, which we knew I had fibroids because back when I was 9 weeks pregnant, I had an ultrasound done and it showed that I had 2 fibroids in the muscle lining of the uterus. Well, now I have 3, and the 2 that I had previously have grown just a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Enough to where it's causing my uterus not to be able to contract down. My uterus is still slightly enlarged from after having the baby, and by now it should be back to normal size. And also to that, and that's due to the fibroids. And also I'm not able, the fibroids is causing my uterus not to contract enough to be able to push out all of the excess lining that is supposed to shed when you're going through a menstrual cycle. So therefore it is causing me to have excessive abnormal bleeding. I was put on a medication called Agestin, Ayggestin. It is a progestin, a progesterone. It is to help with the abnormal bleeding. Also, it may help a little bit with shrinking those fibroids. I am on it 1 pill a day for 2 weeks, and I go back in 3 weeks to get another ultrasound done and to see if anything has changed with those fibroids. The only thing that they can do is really keep an eye on them, and if this medication does not help with the fibroids, then they can put me on another medication, a hormone, that will throw me into like premenopausal state. So it would help to shrink those fibroids. They really don't like to do surgery on the ones that's in the muscle lining. If it was on the inside cavity, they would definitely do a myomectomy and remove them, but at this point that's something that, you know, they don't want to mess with. So that's what I'm battling right now with that. I hope it hurries and leaves because I'm so tired of it. But anyway, that's pretty much my update. Nothing else really is going on. Let me show you Amiri. He's sleeping, but I will pick him up to let you ladies see him. Here he is. He's knocked out. He had just, there he goes. He had just eaten, and he had just ate, and so fell asleep. This is usually the time when he takes a really good couple-hour nap, and I'm able to do the things that I need to do. Hence the scarf on my head. I was about to, well, actually I was conditioning my hair and getting it all together for tomorrow. But anyway, I do want to thank you ladies for all of your comments. I really do love to hear from you. If you have any questions, please leave them below. also, I want to thank all of my subscribers, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I will be back on here to give you another update. You ladies have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.